Nope, that's not the car starting. That's just me clearing my throat, seeing as it's been about 16 million years since I last uploaded a video, but I think we've all come to expect that now, really, so it's not really a massive issue, is it? Anyway, we're ready to go in the light rain on Baku. This is going to be a fiery one, let me tell you. 14th out of 20 as we go towards turn 1. And that will be followed by turns 2, 3, 4, and we go from there. Oh, I've been hit immediately, and someone's had a far worse turn 1 than I have, as I've managed to wrestle my car through turn 1, and then I've been swooped left and right. So this is going to be an equally carnage corner into turn 2. Yeah, I've literally just driven someone straight into the wall there, and we're right back down in P14. So we've made the square root of 0 progress so far this Grand Prix. However, there's plenty of time still to go. We're going into another left-hander now, and there's another car that's going straight down inside. He's barged me into the wall. There's cars facing the wrong right. Okay, that needs looking at. The question I want you to keep in your mind when you watch this clip back is, what could I do about it? In we go now. I'm minding my own business. Someone barges down the inside, literally pile drives me into the wall. I overtake several cars facing the wrong direction, and that constitutes an illegal overtake. I'll say it again. What could I do about it? So, middle sector lap 1, and it showed absolutely no signs of calming down. I'm just going to get a penalty for that because they were all facing the wrong direction. So that's going to be 3 seconds added straight to my time at the end of the race. Absolutely no chance I was going to make that corner, so I started forging my own racetrack. And who can blame me? Well, this Mercedes has come barging through. We're approaching the castle section now. I don't think I've actually made a corner so far this Grand Prix. This is going to be a very interesting castle section as we go through. Someone's had a real shocker there in the Toro Rosso. That is not where you want to be sideways, given that the width of the track is probably about the length of a car. Regardless of all of that and the 3-second penalty, it's P7. So, applause all round. I promise that's applause. Not something else slightly more sinister, because that's all right. I mean, 3 seconds, given the current closeness of the pack, you'd imagine that a 3-second time penalty will send me considerably down the field, but we won't worry about that just yet. Plenty of time still to go as we slide through the final sector and into the wall, and as you can probably tell, damage is off, and if you're wondering why, then just watch the last lap that you've seen. That's why damage is off. And a Mercedes now, after that little wall contact, is going to have a go. And there's a car going very slow in the middle of the road. That's going to add complications, but we've just about got away with it. Mercedes barging his way in. I'm going to have to concede that position into turn 1. And again, another one. The Toro Rosso biting back there. Swoops around and takes both of us, actually. We both overcooked that turn 1 there like a burnt pancake. It was an absolute, you know, a hard egg is what, that's how much we overcooked it. Anyway, going in towards turn 3 now, side by side with that Mercedes again, but he's outbraked me. He's gone down the inside. The Toro Rosso drives me into the wall, so I came face to face with Fly Emirates for a brief second there, which is not where you want to be on a Formula 1 track. So the Mercedes has been pushed out the way now. It's interchanging positions like Manchester City Football Club. It's all over the gaff. There's so much fluidity here. And I'm not just talking about all the rain that's on the circuit. So 3 abreast further ahead. So hopefully I can pick up the pieces from that one like some sort of Humpty Dumpty. And, well, it wasn't Humpty Dumpty that picked the pieces up, actually. But we'll cut away from the nursery rhyme analogies because it's the castle section. And someone there, I don't even know what car it was, has had a real bad do because he's way down the field now and he's lost sight of any hope of point-scoring positions. P7 for me. I've avoided too much discomfort there, and as I say that, I drive straight into the wall, so that'll teach me. And we're approaching the final sector, which obviously caused some trouble last lap. There's a bit of chaos there. Someone was parked in the way, so we thankfully went through him who ghosted. Now, it's this final section that caused a bit of problems last time. Well, let's hope that we can do slightly better this time around. It's very slippery in this. Oh, no, we can't. It's straight into the wall. It's even worse than last time. Seems very slippery, this final sector in the rain. I think some lifting off might be in order when we approach for the final time in a lap's time. So, P7. And once again, we're settling down. We've obviously got that 3-second penalty to contend with, which is going to drop us a few positions, but nothing too dramatic at the moment. If you can hear a bit of wind noise in the back of this commentary, I promise I'm not doing this outside. Well, it's Storm Gareth that's currently battering my windows as I sit here. I don't know why they've called it Storm Gareth, because I can think of a lot more threatening names that begin with G that aren't Gareth. Like Geraldine. No, that's not threatening at all. Gertrude. No, why have I just... Oh, dear. Ghastly. That's a threatening one. Storm Ghastly. You know that one's going to be smashing you all over the place and diving down your inside and generally causing chaos. Storm Ghastly. Don't really know what I'm going on about here. It's because absolutely nothing's happening on track. Lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. So we'll skip to the end because absolutely nothing happened, and the only exciting thing left in this race is whether I can do a better job of the third sector than I have done in the previous 2 laps. So through we go, and the answer is no. No, I'll do a considerably worse job than the previous 2 and fork a position. I don't know what forking a position is, but it's the analogy that I used to describe losing a position. P8 it is. It may be a little bit worse than that when penalties are taken into account, but overall, it's a crazy race. There's the final scoreboard for anyone that cares, but no one does, so we'll get rid of it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.